Hello, welcome to another DigitalOcean tutorial. As you can see here, I have tjushak.me and tjswebdev.com set up in my domains and my DNS in my DigitalOcean account. Now, I have my other GoDaddy domain, which is tjswebdev.com, currently using DigitalOcean's name servers. That's how come I have DNS set up through here. Today we'll be talking about Apache's virtual hosts, and what these are you can run multiple websites on one IP address or two, depending on what you like to use. I'm currently going to be using one because droplets only have one IP address at this state, and I did check the forums, and that is something that they do not have at the moment, and they might add it, but it's not looking like it will happen anytime soon. So let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, let's look at my document root here. Websites will be used with a username, which in this case happens to be tjushak for the tjushak.me website. That's fine. So that's in the var www tjushak and then public HTML. Holy cow. Sorry about that. So anyways, as we can see here, public HTML is going to be your current website. Now, index.html currently has the name of the website, which is tjushak.me. So if we go ahead and go to tjushak.me, we refresh and we see that we can see that. So we know that tjushak.me is displaying this. So let's go ahead and add that other domain, what happens to be tjswebdev.com. So in order to do that, I'm going to make everything simple. I'm going to be using FileZilla in order to add the pages, or edit files and add new files that we need in order to create the Apache virtual hosts. So in order to do this, we're going to have to go to etc, which is etc. We're then going to go to Apache 2, and then we're going to go to sites available. And now in sites available, we see tjushak, which is the current Apache setup, and we see default and default SSL. These here mean nothing at the moment. And actually, let's get started and go to sites enabled and delete the default -000 website. That's so it does not load that one and display the the var www default directory. So let's go ahead and actually create another sites available, and let's go ahead and right click new file. In this case, put the name of your domain, and then get rid of the TLD. So do not put the .com, .me, .org extension. Just put the name. So press OK, and that's going to go ahead and create this file. We are going to make sure that we have Notepad++ downloaded to our computer. It's the best way to edit these kind of files. So it keeps the formatting, styling, and all that stuff that we need to make sure the files are organized. So we're going to go to View, Edit. Now I happen to have the tjushak Apache var file config in my clipboard. So I'm going to go Control V, and we can see all of that information that I have. Now, what this is saying is that we are going to use any IP address on a system which is only one. This does not matter. And we're going to be running the Apache server at port 80. Server admin is not very necessary, but you can go ahead and put your username go ahead and put your actual email address, but that's not very necessary at this point. So let's go ahead and set the document root. So we're going to just change this here to tjswebdev, and make sure you have all the document root things the same, and we'll go ahead and set these roots up here in a couple seconds. So we can see we have var www tjswebdev public HTML. That will be the actual website, and we have the server name being www.tjswebdev.com. We're going to go ahead and change that. The alias is tjushak.me, which is the tjswebdev.com. Sorry about that. And that would be basically the quote-unquote root domain without any extensions. So with that being said, and if you want to have like all subdomains, just go to this. You could just do asterisk and then tjswebdev.com, and make sure you're doing tjswebdev.com your actual domain with TLD. With the error log, we're actually going to go ahead and put tjswebdev in there. And that's where all the logs will be saved for tjswebdev, and same with replacing this one down here with tjswebdev. Now this here will actually all completely work. Let's go ahead and actually enable the site. So in order to do so, we need to go to PuTTY or any kind of SSH terminal that you have access to. What we're going to do is we're going to be doing a symlink. In order to do this, we're going to end up actually. I need to minimize that. Okay, so in order to do and actually finish editing and save. So in order to do a symlink, finally, we're going to go ahead and do ln s, and we're going to take sites available, right click, and then we're going to type tj's webdev, and then we're going to go ahead, I'm making this easy on people, go to sites enabled, and copy that whole link, and go ahead and go into your terminal and press right click and press enter. Now with that, go ahead and go refresh and you see tj's webdev. Awesome. So now we can go ahead and go into terminal and do service Apache to restart. Now what's going to do is restart the Apache 2 server, and it looks like we have an error. Let's go ahead and take a look at why that's not allowing us to start. Let's go ahead and look at the log file. That is a very interesting issue right at the moment. You gotta go to var www. Actually, let's go ahead and add the. Let's go ahead and add the account, and right click, new directory, public HTML, new folder, logs. Let's go ahead and create the index.html. It doesn't matter, but let's just put the L. And right click, view edit, and let's go ahead and just type, yes, okay, so just type tjswebdev.com, or your domain in this case, save, yes, finish. So let's go ahead and go back to this, and let's go ahead and retry this. I think this might have been an issue why it was not working, so let's go ahead and restart. And it did work. Now the reason was because there was no public HTML and it was not actually able to load the TJ's WebDev site. So let's go ahead and go back to here, and let's go ahead and go to tjswebdev.com, and we should see tjswebdev.com. Now let's refresh the other domain on your thing, and you'll see that I do have two sites being hosted off the same server. So that's it for this one. I'm not sure exactly which we'll be doing in the next tutorial, but that will be then. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. And also please like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe for more of these DigitalOcean tutorials, like just if you like this tutorial, and comment if you have any questions. Thanks, and have a great day.